Disney have just bought Fox Studios. You know Fox? They make every single movie ever. Disney have just bought them. This is huge. They paid $52.4 billion. That is huge. That is massive. So today I want to celebrate that a little bit by talking about Walt Disney and some of the incredible insights and wisdom that he gave us before he parted. Walt Disney is one of my idols. He's incredible. I've read his biography. He's huge. Please look into Walt Disney. As you can see, the empire he's created, not just of business growth, but of creativity and wonder and dreams and hope and love and all this stuff. He's the pinnacle of what love and growth represents. Wealth, happiness, financial success, that's wealth. Self-development, growth, inspiring other people. I mean, think about how many people are inspired by Disney movies, just as Disney movies. And then you've got the Disney theme parks. And then, you know, Disney bought Marvel in 2009 for $4.5 billion or something. So now they've got all of those films. And those are also some of my favorite movies. And now they have Fox Studios. It's quite incredible what Disney have created. So I'm going to talk, I'm going to say some quotes from Walt Disney. And that's it. I'm just inspired by Walt. And this video is in dedication to him and the incredible company that he's built. So if you like videos like this on self-development, love and growth, and seeing success in the world and happiness and positivity in the world, feel free to subscribe to Love and Growth. That is over here. Click the subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well so you get notified of future videos coming out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a few quotes and then talk about them. So here are some quotes by the famous and wonderful Walt Disney. He said, "We keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths." I love this quote. Be curious, constantly keep learning. Warren Buffett says, the more you learn, the more you earn. Charlie Munger says, go to sleep smarter every day. You know, a little bit smarter. Constantly try and learn. Keep your curiosity up. That's what I'm always trying to do. Books all around, constantly learning from different courses and mentors and people and friends in the world. I'm even learning from this accusation. No. The purchase of this company of Fox Studios and all of the Fox companies by Walt Disney. Learning from it is huge, right? Another thing Walt Disney said: all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And that is huge. Your dreams won't do anything if you don't have the courage to pursue them. So luckily, Walt Disney did have the courage to pursue his dreams, and he failed many, many times. If you've seen the Walt Disney, there's a documentary about his life. He started doing comic strips, and he had to fire all of his staff. He couldn't afford to pay them because they weren't doing very well at all. And then only finally, when Mickey Mouse came along, that's when things happen. And the next quote is about that. "I only hope that we will never lose sight of one thing. It was all started by a mouse." That is huge. It can all start with such a tiny baby step, but look at what they're doing now, buying Fox Studios for $52.4 billion. It's quite amazing. Walt Disney also said, "It is fun to do the impossible." This is huge. When people say you can't do something or this is not possible, it's actually fun to prove them wrong and achieve that. Disneyland will never be completed. It will continue to grow as long as there is imagination left in the world. That's another thing Walt Disney says, and luckily there is still imagination left in the world. As you can see, Disney are still growing, acquiring Lucasfilm, acquiring Marvel, acquiring Fox Studios. This is huge. They are constantly growing because the human race still has imagination. So if you still have imagination and some curiosity, then go out there and have courage and pursue your dreams, because you never know what's possible in the future. "There is more treasure in books than in all the pirates' loot on Treasure's Land." This is an insight from Walt Disney about reading, the power of reading. He was obviously an avid reader, and all the best people are. Bill Gates and Warren Buffett separately said that their superpower, if they could choose one, would be to read more or read faster. They understand the value of reading. Any successful entrepreneur reads. The average CEO reads 60 books a year over the average person who reads less than 12. So it's conclusive. Reading makes you grow, makes you more successful, makes you smarter. Walt Disney was spot on with that. The more you like yourself, the less you are like anyone else, which makes you unique. This comes back to self-love. There's another beautiful quote by Walt Disney talking about self-love and self-development and loving growth. That's another reason why I make this channel. People just don't love themselves enough. They're questioning, doubting themselves. And it is painful sometimes, but you gotta love yourself, and that already makes you unique. So let's look at a couple more. You can design and create and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make the dream a reality. So that's a nice quote about making it a social thing, which Walt Disney always did. He said, when you believe in a thing, believe in it all the way, implicitly and unquestionable. Implicitly and unquestionable, right? When you believe in something, when you have a goal, when you have a dream, you have to face it with courage. You have to go after it. You have to push excuses to the side, step through fear, believe in it all the way, and not doubt yourself, because your dreams can become a reality. Dreams can come true. As Walt Disney said, this is an incredible time that we live in, that companies where the founder has passed on, they're still growing because of the beliefs that the founders have put into those companies, and they've turned them into living beings. The companies are alive, they're growing with or without the person. So it's amazing what kind of impact you can have in the world. So think about that. Think about what Walt Disney has said. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to go binge watch some Disney movies now. Not really. I'm going to get back to work. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and have an awesome day. Bye-bye.